I just thought I'd come across and see and show you if I can. So I'll try and go closer. Sorry for the wobbles. So these are just little ones. There's 3 there at the minute. So I'm just going to go a little bit closer. So these ones are only small. They're only probably about 4 foot tall. There he goes. You're okay, darling. Don't be worried. There we go. There. So we're just having a look at some kangaroos in the paddock. There's only about 3 there, maybe 4, I think, actually. Just got a little closer. So it's only a small group of young ones, these ones. Yeah. Oh, there's a taller one in the back there. There we are. So I'm just having a look at some kangaroos that are in the paddock at the moment. They're just a small group of young ones. There's 1 male and it looks like about 3 females. Oh, there's 4 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5. I'll just keep coming this way. So they don't hurt us. We don't hurt them. Yeah, just a small family of 5. There we are. There. You don't have to go. You don't have to go. Hi, Brandon. I'm just having a look at the kangaroos in the paddock. There's just 5. Can you see them? I've scared them off though, unfortunately, but yeah, you're first here. Well, I wasn't planning on doing this. It's just that I found out that the kangaroos were on our property, so I thought I may as well stop in and say hello, that's all. So some of them have gone next door, but some of them have stayed here. There. So I'm just having a look at some of the kangaroos that are nearby. There's only a couple of little ones left, but I'll say a quick hello. Hi. Oops, try and focus a bit better. There they are. So a couple of them went jumping across the next door neighbours. Yeah. No, it's just me, doll. I didn't plan to go live. I just jumped on because I found out that there was kangaroos up on our property, so I thought I'd just say hello while they were here. Yeah. I hope you've been well though. I'm just going to come across and sit on something so I've got more balance. I feel like I'm a bit wobbly when I'm just holding it in midair. So I'm just going to sit here on a tree stump. Hi. Yeah, please do, Mark. I'm just having a look at the kangaroos. Yeah, I've been good. I've been good. I've done a lot today though. I did a live this morning that went for 2 hours. And then I went for a walk in town and made a long video of the walk that I did in town. So these guys are on our property at the moment. You just got back, Mark. Long time no see, hey? Yeah, the garden. It's never ending, I know. Look at this. We have to play pick-up sticks on this tree. Have a look at the tree. It's gigantic. Yeah. Hi, guys. You're most welcome, Mark. I was so excited to see that you were live when I was having a look at my iPad at that time. It was great. I'm sorry I'm a bit wobbly. It's all right. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You're allowed to be here. Yeah. So they're not afraid. There's only two left. The other three have gone next door. There. Hello, kangaroo. Mark, can you say hello to Silver for me? I think her name is just divine too. What a lucky girl to get a name like that. So these guys are only tiny. We get a lot of really big kangaroos around here, but what happens is when the kangaroos get a little bit older, they get kicked out of their mob and they have to go and form a new group and create a new family. Hello from Indonesia. I do know a little bit of Indonesian, a little bit of Bahasa, but I'll hold my horses for the minute and not bore you with my Bahasa. So we're just having a look at some kangaroos at the moment. It's very nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Rod. I wasn't planning on doing anything, but everyone told me there's some kangaroos in the back in the paddock, so I just came up to say hello to the kangaroos. There was five, but three of them have jumped the fence now. The goat is still pregnant. We are waiting for this damn baby goat to be born. It'll happen one day. Yeah. Thanks very much, Rod. So these kangaroos are very fast. I'm probably only about 15 metres away from them. So they're wild. They can go wherever they like. Hello, John. Hi. I'm so glad you're here. And Brandon's here. Lots of friends. Yeah. So I can't believe that a lot of people in Australia will eat kangaroo. Do you think that's bizarre? I think that's bizarre. I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Not these ones. These ones are too young, but the big ones you could, I'm sure, Rod. I'm absolutely sure you could. For sure. Can you hear those birds at all? Neither could I, Rod. No way. When we go to restaurants, if Rachel orders kangaroo, because she likes to eat kangaroo, if she orders kangaroo, I make her build a wall with the menu around herself so I can't see her eat it. Yeah, these ones are little. They're only about 3 or 4 foot tall. They're only young. Yeah, so I don't let Rachel eat the kangaroos in front of me. I don't like that. But they're not too fussed about us. They do. It's regularly on menus in restaurants, and it's for sale like beef and chicken in the supermarket. I think that's disgusting. I couldn't do it, and I couldn't tell you what it tastes like because I will not try it, and I don't want to know what it tastes like because I don't believe in eating these things. No, I think it's awful. But each to their own. Who are we to tell other people how to live? You know, I couldn't do it. Apparently, there's no such thing as a kangaroo farm either in terms of farming meat. So, any kangaroos that are eaten, that are sold for meat purposes, commercial meat purposes, it is farmed naturally. So, it's like a natural culling thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what happens in other countries, but what do we do? We can't, you got to do what you got to do. I don't know how I feel about it. about people eating these things, but it's not for me. That's all I can tell you. It's just not something I'm going to do. Yeah, me too, Brandon. Me too. Hello, little one. You're very cute. And you're very cute too. Where are you? You're very cute too. Yeah, not for you either. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't want to know anything. That's why I build a menu wall around Rachel if she's going to eat them so I don't have to watch her eat them. Freaks me out. Yeah. Has everyone had a good day today? What time is it where you are? There. I know. Isn't that awful? When we go to seafood restaurants, Rod, which isn't very often, in the morning, boss man, oh, at 11:30 at night. Rod, you do some crazy hours, man. I- If I had to eat one thing for the rest of my life, what would it be? Roast pumpkin, I reckon. I don't know, roast pumpkin, maybe. Although you'd get sick of it quick, wouldn't you? Avocado, banana. What about you, Brandon? What would you do? Hi, Denise. Oh, very cool, Rod. Very cool. Oh, yeah, pizza. At least you'd get some variety there, wouldn't you? Do you know in America how the people, we see it on the television, how people in America fold their pizza in half? Like they get a slice of pizza and fold it in half? I find that so bizarre. We would never, ever do that. Fully, you, you're into the full English breakfast, aren't you, Brandon? You were having one the other day. Yeah, yeah. Denise, have you been well, doll? We're just having a look at some kangaroos that are up the back of our property at the minute. There's just a couple of little ones here. Yeah, full English breakfast. At least you'd have a variety. But if you could only have one thing off that plate, Brandon, what would it be? Yeah, they're pretty cute. They're pretty cute. I'm going to go and have a wander what the other people are doing over here. Eggs. Eggs are good, aren't they? Eggs are really good. Oops. Just going to go and see what's happening over here. Black pudding. Isn't black pudding the blood of something? Isn't that made of blood? Black pudding? I do believe it is. Oh, don't know about that. Oh, no, thank you. You can keep that. That can stay in England, I think. Yeah. Ugh. Oh my God. Brandon, no, thank you. You can keep that. No, thank you. So there's Ellie. There's Dan the man. He's just checking out the damage of this tree that fell down. Be careful, you. Look at how big that tree is. Be careful. Yep, I feel the same. That's massive. Yeah, me too when it comes to weird things like that. Yeah. Be careful. I'm going to go through the paddock and check on the horses and things. You wouldn't like. I love that. No. Oh my God, Rod. No. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. Oh my God. No, there's some weird things that happen in England. I've heard some weird. Yes. Well, you'd be the right physique, I would imagine, so that people can let their imaginations wander, Rod. Hey, Scouty. Hi there, belly girl. Yeah, some weird things. Do you remember when we were young how many horrible things we got fed, like brains and livers and things? Just no wigs for you. Yeah. You want to move out of England, Brandon? Where would you go if you so here's a question for you. Where would you go if you had anywhere to move to out of England? I'm just going to get through the mud and hope to God. Yeah, I'm going to walk on the tyre tracks. Just wish me luck. I feel a bit nervous, but I can do it. It would be funny, wouldn't it? Beef liver? Oh, no thanks. Oops. Okay. Look at these sexy footwear now if somebody was wanting to see my feet today. Yeah, I just went past my spider trailer, my dad's spider trailer. I'm nearly out of the mud. Oh, Rod, don't make me laugh right now. I'm likely to land on my butt. Okay, there we are. I did it. Oh my God, that was scary. Okay, check out the size of this tree. For sure. So that gives you an idea on how big the bottom of that tree is. Yeah, it would be a viral moment. Do you know what, Rod? Sometimes I've been thinking some of the things that I say that everyone thinks are funny, but they're not meant to be. I've worried about them going viral, things like my Sir Whack-a-Lot thing. Yeah, it's massive. Middle of nowhere. Look, Brandon, got a place for you here in the middle of nowhere.
We're not out in the middle of nowhere.
Thank you very much, Denise. You're beautiful. Thank you so much. You're very kind, my darling. Thank you. I'll go back and see the horses in a minute. They're lovely, aren't they? So tell me, how do you think we deal with the bottom of this tree? It's all good and well to deal with the top of the tree and the trunk of the tree, but when it comes to a root ball that's this size, I've got no clue what we're going to do here. It's massive. Maybe it just becomes some sort of random garden ornament.
My dad wanted the gate where the root ball was so he could just flip it over and pull it through the gate.
But will it burn? Oh, thanks, honey. It makes it easier for me to see it, but they're just reading glasses. So I'm no good at looking at things far away, but at least I can see the screen and read your comments. Is it just going to stay there forever, do you think?
No, I'll cut it.
The root ball?
Yeah, I'll cut it up with a shitty bar and chain and trim it down to the point where I can roll it over and with the tractor.
What do you need, Rod? What do you need right now? All right, come walking. Come walking. Yeah. Your glasses are purple. Nice. You need glasses. Yeah, you know Dan. Dan the man. Look, I'll show you again. Rod just said to say hello to Dan the man. Yep, exactly, John. He'll hit with the chainsaw for sure. Yep, that's exactly right. So, Rod, have you entered the phase of glasses yet for reading? It's a bloody nightmare once you hit over. Yeah, you will have. That's right. Once you get over 45 and 50, your eyes just say, see ya. Don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, he doesn't stop for much. He works pretty hard. He's got the tractor up here. He's just been bringing them. You have one, but you can't see far when you use it. What a you mean a chainsaw, Rod? Maybe you need a baby chainsaw like the one we had the other day. Scouty's coming across for a drink. Your eyes have been, hi, sweetheart, how are you? I'm just going to go and have a look at Scouty. Just glasses. One of the cars are going off. Have you had to wear glasses forever, Rod? Brandon, Rod can be a bit of a joker, just us, Rod, and he's very funny. So sometimes he says things that are very funny. You bought your first pair last year, yep. That's because you're a mid-70s baby, just like me, I think. Yep, drinking water, that's right. Yeah, drinking water. So they've just had their dinner. So this is our old boy, he's having a drink. This is Scout. Yeah. You're having a nice drink, Scouty boy. So he usually finishes his dinner first because he's the boss. I'm just sitting here for a minute because I think it's really pretty when they drink water. Yeah. Are you finished there? Scout's nearly 30. Yeah, thanks, Denise. He's beautiful. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
So I can.
Okay. He's looking like a statue now. Yeah. What do you mean by pimp, pimp, Brendan?
Oh, oh, maybe that.
Which car was it?
Uh,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to go dump the trailer.
Okay.
Don't be worried.
When are you going to light that? Just whenever?
Oh, well, I want to, when I clean up all this and
Yeah, right.
pile it up. So
Yeah. You like the horses, John? Yeah, for sure. You're horrible with slangs. Yeah, me too. It makes me feel like I'm 1,000 years old. Are you hopping in the trailer or are you staying there?
yeah, don't want to walk back through the mud.
I've got my non-muddy boots on.
You're too old. Are you 75 too, Rod? They're just taking the tractor down. Oh, okay. That's okay, Janice. Do what you can. Yeah, you'd look good in a Cobra. Yeah, for sure. 47. Oh, okay, Rod. I'm 51, so I probably started school the year you were born. But that's the 45-year-old age. Bye, Ellie. Yeah, okay. Nice. So is your wife a cougar then, Rod? I think they call them cougars when they go for younger men. Oh, Brandon, have you seen my son? He's 27 and he hasn't got much left either, so don't stress that. My poor son was blessed with bright orange hair and he went bald early, so the poor sucker. He grows such a heavy beard though. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun, wouldn't it? Sitting on the tractor is heaps of fun. Did you finish your drink, Scouty? Yeah. Are you going to go and boss them off? We'll go and see if the others have finished their dinner and if those kangaroos are still there. Now, wish me luck as I go back through the mud because no one's here to save me if I fall now. They've all gone back down to the house. All right. Wish me luck. Okay. I'm going through. Oh, 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 I'm going to turn this around so you don't witness it if I do hit the deck. Okay. Oh, I'm nearly there. Oh, okay. Oh, it stinks. Okay. There. I'm safe. Thank you for your patience. Just going to see if those kangaroos are still there or they're gone. Oh, no, I think they're gone. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just move this down for you, darling. There you go. There. Goodness me. Goodness me. So this is Belle. Her name is Belle and my name is Belle. So we both have the same name. And we didn't name her after me, but she came with the race name Belle Rhythm. And that's how we sort of knew that she was meant to be for us. It was like a sign. You're very muddy, darling. Yeah. Good night, Scouty. Good night. All right, Missy, you've put your hay everywhere, girl. You have put your hay everywhere, honey. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. Yeah. Who's beautiful girl? You're a beautiful girl, darling. Good night, sweet pea. All right. I'll just go and check on what they're doing. Rod, would you like to see that spider trailer again? I'll show you it. I'm nearly there. There they are. So just an indication of the size. Are you leaving it here? Are you leaving this here?
Yeah, you want? You can try a little better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why it's also not go.
Oh, yeah. Can I see your hands?
What's that?
Oh, they're not so bad at the moment.
My hands are fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. All right, guys. Well, I might sign off soon. I just thought I'd take a minute to show you the kangaroos while they were here. Oh, there's one. There's one sitting at the fence over there. I'll see if I can get closer. And if it runs away, then I'll leave it be. I'll just have one more chance to have a look at one. Okay. So that's the one I'm going to go and see. Can you see it there? But I'm going to walk towards it now. Oh, sorry, it's wobbly. I can't see any others. There it goes. Oh, no, there's two. There we go. Can you see them? Went under the fence. There it is. It's still standing still. It's a bit hard for you to see, but I'm going to... Oh, don't want to lose it if I start walking. It's very difficult to walk when it's zoomed in. Just going to take a few steps quickly and then I'll flip it back around because it was so wobbly. There. There it went through the fence. There they go. Oh, sorry, I've missed a whole bunch of comments. Sorry, running a jumpy. Sorry, guys. I missed a whole bunch of comments then when I was walking. The kangaroos don't really jump. I shan't, Rod. That wouldn't be a good look. What was I going to say before? What was the question? Do they make a noise? Not really, but the one time I have heard them make a noise was when I talked the other day about one getting stuck in a fence and it screamed bloody murder like any animal screaming in pain. But other than that, you don't really hear much sound out of them, to be honest with you. It's sort of funny, isn't it? Oh, that's very blurry. There. It was just a pretend spider, but we do get spiders that big in Australia. I've got a short of a little huntsman, a huntsman spider. Um, if you look back in my shorts, do they have an Australian accent? I'm sure they would have. The the cockies are nearby. Hang on, I can't see them. I can only hear them. Um, Goodbye. I'll see you round, darling. I'll see you around, no doubt. Yeah, but we do have spiders that big here in Australia. We do get them quite large. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So if you would like to have a look back in any of my shorts, we had a spider. It was a baby one of a baby spider, but of a big spider. So it was about this big, and it was on my daughter's wall. And my husband grabbed it and let it go. Yeah, that's right. It'll be a huntsman. The huntsmans grow like the size of your hand. They're massive. And the that's what was in my daughter's room, a huntsman, but it was only a small one. But when you see my husband grab it with his hand and let it run all over his arm, that I'm not a fan of that, but he doesn't seem to care. Yeah, not at all. Would I rather have wet socks or always have a tiny rock in my shoe that I couldn't remove? I'm going to go with a tiny rock because eventually it would probably embed and become part of myself, whereas wet socks would likely give me some sort of fungus thing that'd make my skin rot and I'd get sick. That's what I reckon. That's what I'd aim for. Yes, I'm in Australia. So, which is why we've got gum trees everywhere. Yeah, that's right. Stinky feet. Gum trees everywhere. And we were just up here. Yes, Melbourne. Correct. But I'm not near the city. I'm in an area called the Dandenong Ranges, which is a hilly area. So we're in the mountains. And we're on a farm, a small hobby farm. So we don't farm for production. We're not a productive farm per se. Yeah, you'd go barefoot. Your spelling doesn't stress me. Don't even worry about it. No, no, Australia's massive. It's just that the whole inside of it's a desert. So most people predominantly live around the edge of Australia. And a lot of properties in Australia, just mind me going under a fence, sorry. A lot of properties in Australia are really huge. I'm led to believe that Victoria and England are the same size. Victoria is the state that I live in, and we have, I think it's 5 million people. So if you consider that compared to how many people live in England, it'll give you a bit of an indication. Yeah, I know. Because we always dig holes and say we're going to dig our way to China. I know, right? Who would have thought that? I wonder why that's where we were aiming when we were digging holes, dig our way to China. That's funny. This morning, Rod, when I did my live, oh, hello, Kim. The weather is currently, we have 4 seasons. Currently, it is cool. It's about 15 degrees Celsius, and it's not been a bad day today. We're in winter now. So, here where I live in the hills, our weather will average somewhere between 0 and 2 degrees in the mornings, up to about 15, I suppose, in the afternoon. You drove from Brisbane to Melbourne over 7 days. Wilson's Prom. Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'm really glad to see that you've been here before, so you understand a lot of what I'm talking about. That's awesome. I hope you do come back. That's cool. So the weather is quite mild at the moment. But as I was saying, Australia is a massive place. So it depends where you are. It can be very different. If you go to the top end of Australia, it's tropical and hot as hell and you sweat like anything. And then if you go to the bottom, it's close to Antarctica, so you freeze yourself to death. So it's all very different. Doesn't matter where you go. And the place that I'm at now, um, they say that it's 4 seasons in one day. So if you wait 5 minutes, the weather will change. Here's the local duckies. So they're just wild ducks that are just grazing. Where are you, Cocky? So they're just grazing. And they will just have their babies in spring. I can't wait for that. They're always beautiful. But I have to be careful of it is bipolar weather, that's exactly right. But the hardest thing when the ducks come in with their babies is that I've got so many dogs. And then if they lead their family of ducklings onto the back lawn where the dogs are, sometimes it doesn't end so well. So we have to be very aware when the baby ducklings come. Oh, Rod, that's what I was going to say before. When I did my live this morning, I was going to do a walk around the farm and feed out the animals and do all sorts of things. But it was so foggy here that the reception was no good and I froze and they weren't able to see me. So I had to go back to the house and predominantly stay near the house because the internet was terrible because of the fog. I'm just heading back toward the house now. I'm coming, Oakley. I'm coming. I can hear you. I can hear Oakley having a carry on. Just relax. You're fine. Geez, you'd think that they were attached to me with a piece of string, wouldn't you? Have I ever played a Nintendo? Nana's Nintendo. I don't think I have played a Nintendo before. I've played a PlayStation once, and my friend tries to get me to play on his video game things, but I'm very hopeless. I'm not very good at it at all. I didn't grow up playing computer games. I grew up doing things like this with my dad, often, being dragged around paddocks and helping do all sorts of things. What about the lobster traps? We have here on the farm yabby traps, but we don't have lobster traps. But we have caught a massive freshwater crayfish in our creek down the back before. Hello, my darling puppies. Hi. What are you doing all having a cry that mummy was gone? I wasn't far. Come on now. Lobster traps, pokies. I've never heard of them before. Yeah, I've never ever heard them called that before. Where's your ball, honey bun? But that is perfectly what they are. I don't go near them. Yeah, I'm coming in now, guys. It's fine. Just relax. Sorry, guys. Hey, Rod, it said seagull again. It is a long time. Poor Lockie and Levi, they get such separation anxiety. Careful, guys. You're stood on Lockie. Golden retrievers. Goodness me. Oh, lobsters are $20. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm with you now. Because $20 is the same sort of colour. No, $20 is the same colour as a lobster, and a pineapple is what they call a $50 note. There you go. You're teaching me things about Australia today. So the $50 is the pineapple, but I've never heard of it be called a lobster. The but that could be in another state. Levi, come along now, darling. You all right? What's up, honey? You okay there? Oh, Rod, all day and all night, my friend. She does not stop. Do you? I need to make a song to that maniac song, Rod. Make a short to that. I'm a maniac. You are the maniac, Angel. Go. She doesn't stop. Never ever stops. I'll have to do it because she's just crazy. You drive me nuts, little girl. You do. Because this is all she wants all day long. Oh, look out, Lockie. Sorry. I'll have to have a look, Rod. I'm not sure I'm not sure if I should be. Oh God, Oakley. I'm not sure whether I should be excited by that or nervous by that with your sense of humour. Oh God. What are you doing, Okie dokie? What are you doing? A bachelor's handbag. Oh, the roast chicken. No, I think call them the tradies handbag. Is that right? So you're asking about the bachelor's handbag. I think you could call it that, or they call it the tradies handbag, which is the roast chicken that comes in the bag. Is that what you mean? Yeah, see? Absolutely. I know I have to keep it PG because Angel think and Oakley think this on some sort of after hours website. Don't you? Oh God, now I've got Oakley having a poo. Sorry about that, buddy. I'm catching I'm catching Oakley in his most undignified way today. I'm going to give you a moment, Oakley. Just relax. I'm not going to show him. Are you done? Are you together now? Right. Oh God. Oh my God. Fruit tingles. Yeah. Fruit tingles. Do you know what fruit tingles are good for? Fruit tingles are a trick for heartburn because they've got bicarb soda in them, which is why they go tingly in your mouth. So if you've ever got heartburn and you can't get something like quickies, you can have fruit tingles. Just for a funny fact of the day. Okay. Oh, I'm going to trick you now. I'm going to go this way. Go. There. Oakley, go, 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 go. Come on. Oh, you did it. Good boy. Look at that. Well done. Good puppies. You've never had fruit tingles? Fruit tingles are like, do you have lifesavers there, Rod? Do you know what they are? They come in like a roll of lollies. I don't know what else you'd call them. He did. First time for everything, but now I don't know where the ball is. Oh, there. Oh, good one. So fruit. So do you know what fruit tingles might be known as in other parts of the world? Yeah, I wonder what they're called. You haven't heard. Do you know what were the other things? Steamroller type. You know that like mince and things that come in a roll and they come out and they're hard. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. No, it's a lolly, like a candy. I think you. Oh, same, but different. They don't have a shell on the outside and gooey stuff on the inside. They're just like, yeah, lifesavers. They're like powdery sort of things, press hard. I don't know how to explain it, and I don't have any to show you here. Oh, you know what I do have? Do you know what quickies are? Do you have quickies? I know, it's like a language barrier. Oh, do you know what quickies are or not? Quickies. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, I have one to show you because this is driving me crazy. And a roast chook. Okay, so give me a second. We need to make this language barrier. Yes, so what I'm talking about, i- he asked about the bachelor handbag, and they're also known as tradies handbags, which is a roast chicken in a plastic bag that you buy from the supermarket. So you go to the supermarket, you buy a chicken that's already in a plastic bag, and you walk away with it. And I think they call them tradies handbags and bachelors handbags because men will often just get one of those, and that'll do for their meal. So give me a second. You know packets of lollies like this, right? It's not open, so it's hard to show you. Let me just check. So these lollies like this. This is what lifesaver. This is what your lifesaver and fruit tingles and things look like. These sorts of things, and they're. I'll see if I can open one. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to stick you on the bench here for a sec. Yes, ginger ale. Yep, I have ginger beer. Love it. Fly in, fly out. Yep, FIFO and high vis. You know all the words. So little lollies like this are fruit tingles. Now this is a quick ease, which is written like this. This is for heartburn. But if you get fruit tingles, they taste like lollies and they're yummy. Yes, sushi train. I don't like sushi though, but I do know what sushi train is. Oh, look at that. Roast pumpkin and roast potato. Bring that on. Oh, now I've fogged up my camera. Hang on. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. I don't know what Panda Express is. I just threw it in the oven before I did this. I had thrown it in the oven, Rod, and then my husband called me and said, "Hey, there's kangaroos in the paddock if you want to come and see." And I went, "Oh, sure, I'll come up." So the oven's just done the work and I just let it be. How cool's that? Panda Express. Never heard of that. That's cool. Asian fast food. Yum. We have some shopping centres here. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, let me tell you about that. That was so bad. So, the question just now was, have I ever hit a wombat? Now, wombats are solid as a rock. They are slow and they are hard to see and they come out at dusk and dawn, maybe mainly in the winter sort of months. They're around all the time, but predominantly you see them more when it's cooler or when it's raining. And yes, correct, Kim, correct. Um, and they are hard to see. And where I live, as you know, is the bush. So we've got, trees and bush and all sorts of things everywhere. And we have some four-wheel drive tracks nearby that we have to travel on to sometimes get out of our home. And this one day we'd been out for dinner in two cars. So I was in one car, and I think my husband and kids were in the car behind me following. Someone was in my car with me, I can't remember who. And as I went round the corners like this, I saw, I'll tell you in a minute, just hang fire. I saw a wombat up on the edge of the four-wheel drive track here, and I could see it beside me. So I slowly went past the wombat, but as I've gone past it, it's come down off the edge of the bank and basically gone under my car from the side. And then I've not realized it's done that. And then I've gone onto it with my back wheel. Oh, I thought, oh my God, now what do I do? And I had no choice but to just keep going over it because I was already on top of it. So it was a case of forward or backward. Something had to happen. And it survived. I don't know how it survived. They're freaking strong as steel, they are. They are incredibly strong. I just walked off like I wasn't even there in a four-wheel drive Range Rover. Like that, they are so strong. And do you know what they do to kill things? If anything goes into their burrow, they will. Yes, Great Northern is. You're right. You are absolutely correct. Great Northern is the preferred drink of most of the blokes around here. So if an animal goes into their burrow, I'm led to believe how they kill them is they just push their back up like this and crush the animal into the roof of their burrow and squash them. That's exactly right. Yes, they're so strong. But in saying that, excuse me, team, Levi, come here. Thank you. When Levi, come here. When it's a bushfire, so if there's a fire in the area and all of Levi, enough. Levi, no more. If there's a bushfire, what happens is the wombats actually kind of do an open house to all of the local wildlife, and anything small enough is allowed to go in the wombat hole for protection from the fire. So all the little mammals and marsupials and things can run into a wombat hole to have refuge from the fire. Isn't that incredible? And that will naturally occur. I find that just to be so radical. So then the question about what is a bush pig is the next question. A bush pig, I think, is actually a descriptive word that can actually describe two different things. So an actual bush pig is a feral pig. Pretty easy to answer that. It's a feral pig that lives in hi team. A feral pig that lives in the bush. But the main way that people say bush pig is a female person that looks a little rough around the edges. Does that make sense? So a bush pig is generally a lady that's perhaps a little bit from the other side of the track, a little bit lower class, I suppose. I hope I've explained that with some dignity. There we go. Let's go to a Denny Ute muster. I know. Do you know what? I would love. Yeah, I know. I'd love to go to a Ute muster. I haven't been to one. And also, I think my daughter needs to get her butt to a BNS ball. Have you ever heard of a BNS ball? So at the Ute musters, they have a bachelor and spinsters ball where the young people go and hook up with one another, I think. Oh, that was far down. Yes. There. Good girl. Oh, I'm sitting on the wrong shelf because I keep not being able to reach it. There. There. Good. What you doing, Lockie Lou? What you doing, honey bun? Hi. Hello, sweet. Hello, sweet boy. I'm telling a secret. You're very welcome. Do I still dance? No, not anymore. Oh, oh, very nice. Thank you for the kisses. Sorry about this. Just having a, well, I hope you get to come back. Rod, it's saying seagull again. I think it's auto correcting something you're saying, darling. I don't still dance properly anymore. I just dance up and down the shopping centre aisles and in my own lounge room, really. I really should do something again because I miss it, but I am not doing anything at the moment. But I suppose this YouTube stuff gives me my creative outlet. Yeah, don't mind Levi licking my neck. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think I better go inside and what should I post, Rod? Oh, thank you so much. I've got 2 channels. Do you mind? Oh, okay. What, chop this one up, you reckon? I've never done that with one of my live things before, Rod. Are you able to chop up your lives a little bit? I've never done that before. My dance, oh, no, you don't want to see that. Maybe these days up and down my supermarket or my party for one that I have. Car Venture, I also have another channel called Belle of Ups and Downs. You can find a link to it in my channel description. I'd love you to come and see me across there too, because that's lots of things to do with my dogs. John, Bossman, thank you very much for being here with me today. I've watched your live as well today, so I appreciate the support back. And I will see everybody really soon. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Rod, for all your help. Bye.